Holy.
Welcome in and hello. And how are we doing, friends? Good to see you. Hey, how are you? Sparkle, hello. Crowstar, can't stay long. Got midterms about 50. No worries. Best of luck, friend. Best of luck. How we doing? Hi, Tika. Can we get a headphone warning for you know who? That might not be a bad idea. For the safety of all of those that will be here, it might be in the best interest. Jay Brooks, hello. It's implied. Hi, Phoenix. Oh my God. Tassa Gaming, hello. What's up, Twig? That's funny. That's good stuff. I like that. What? What are you umming? It is Whatever Wednesday, my dudes. And we are treating it as such. As such. Yeah, I saw Observation Duty came out. Yeah, we'll play it at some point. Hi, friends. Coach is loud. Hyper. Okay, listen, you can't keep changing your name. Oh, hey, how are you? Hey, Rex, I'm good. How are you? Good to see ya. How's it going? Mayhem, thank you for the follow. What up, Corbs? It's been 2 months. I could finally check. Oh, you had to wait. Oh, someone stole it. That bastard. That's okay. That's okay. You're going to rock that name, and that's what matters. That's what really matters. Be forewarned. I like it. I like it. That's good. That's good. What's up? All right. Today we are playing Forewarned with friends. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All the things. 'Tis going to be a good time. I don't play this game super often, but when I do, it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Fifth, welcome back. Thank you for the 17 months. One of your favorite games. Oh, I'm telling you, like, we've talked about this so many times, like, as just, I guess, like a group of friends, we've talked about it. I think the reason Forewarned never took off the way that it should have, I think it's just because of how in-depth it is. If I had to guess. Is that a bro Tater Cheap? That's one of the people that's going to be playing tonight. That amazing Mr. Tater Cheap. Guys, make sure you're following my Midnight Society friends. Please make sure you're following all of our friendos. Tonight, I'm playing with Tater Cheap. I'm playing with Coach. I'm playing with Aldi. They're not streaming tonight, but all of them do stream. So you should check them out because they're all amazing and I love them. All of them. We are Tomb Raiders. Until they get us, and then we're just mummies, and we just live the life of what they make us live. Milky Way, thank you for the 19 months, and Care Bear, thank you for the 10. Gotta take care of the doggos, aka Little Bitty Pity Committee. PRB, no, you're good. We're not going anywhere except into the tomb, I guess. Into the sarcophagi. Muted Murphy, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate you. You had unsalted nuts and okay. All right. Hi, Break. It was Stitch. I thought that's what that sounded like. Tiffany, hello. How are you? Yeah. Telling you, when I'm playing games that I don't feel 100% comfortable with, I'm just uneasy a lot of the time. And this is one of them. I don't feel comfortable all the time. So like, I'm going to be on edge. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Des, thank you for the biddies. Played this with a friend. When he became a mummy, he walked around saying, Emo tap. Made homemade Chinese food. Oh, that sounds good. Forewarned is a lot of fun. Again, it's just very in-depth. When you play and you plan on playing the entire round, it's a long game. I'm sure some people can get it done pretty quickly, but it's a lot. There's a lot to do. I think that's my guess is that's why it never took off the way it should have. Yeah. Never heard of Forewarned. What is it? Basically Egyptian phasmophobia. If you want to look at it like that. Hi, Morgan. No, don't set your friends on fire. No, no, I try not to. No, if I have a torch out and somebody walks into me, game on. Now, the cool thing is that when you become a mummy, your voice in game is altered. And it's amazing and hilarious. What do you mean excuses? I didn't do anything. I just work here. Hey, Kaiser, how are you? Get up early tomorrow. Won't be able to watch. No, you're good, Tex. All good. Yeah, you can become a mummy. And you can either choose to help or hurt friendlies. Yeah. My favorite part of the mummy is the Macarena. Yes. Oh, my God. I had Grammy do it one day. That was the funniest shit. Oh, it's so good. I'm not in Phoenix timeout. Only when you're a naughty bean. Oh my God. If you guys haven't seen it, by the way, I have messed. Well, I've pinged everybody, but I have messed with the Discord. So the Discord has been messed with a bunch. I've moved a bunch of channels around. I've deleted things. I have adjusted a few things. I'm going to continue doing so until I'm pleased. So yeah, Olive, you shut your lips. I swear to God. I'm going to unmod her. I'm unmodding her right now. She's asking for this. She's asking for it. They're making fun of somebody that was in, I don't want to hear this. They're making fun of somebody that was in general chat today. Every message that they said had Flash in it. They were calling me like I was goddamn Beetlejuice. I hate it here. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Hate it. You're not? I don't know. I'm not sold yet. I've heard of, never got it, but I heard that it's good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm changing my name. We're rebranding. That's it. We're rebranding. I don't know what I'm going to be yet, but we'll find out. Unsalted Nuts. That's my new name. My wife is being induced, but can't miss the one-day stream. I'm sorry. You say your wife is being induced, as in she's going to be in labor, and you're watching Twitch? You're almost asking to be timed out for the rest of the stream. Get out of here. Put me on in the background. What are you doing? Got his priorities straight. No, no, no. Listen, I appreciate you stopping in to say hi. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But get out of here. Get out of here. Go get her some ice chips. Go get her I don't know. Whatever she's allowed to have. Mostly listening. I appreciate it, Gecko. Well, best of luck, friend. Best of luck. Ice chips are top tier. That's fair. That's fair. My wife asked for them for all 3 children that we had. Yeah. Don't hear double. Shouldn't hear double. No, not unless you have me open twice. Yeah. Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. Appreciate you. Unless she wants to listen. Listen, if she wants to listen, okay, you do whatever she tells you to do. You obey. You obey. All right. Let me get Forewarned open, and then let me hook up with the friends so we can get the spooky going. Mine was being induced. She wanted me to leave her alone. Fair. Very fair. Daffodil, hi. So is he managing a nuclear reactor? What are you, Homer? Maybe unsalted nuts, but olive is salty in the best way. Yeah. Wow. 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 All right. Forewarned. Play. Oh, you know what, Coach? We have yet to play it in VR. I just thought about that. We have yet to play it in VR. We said that we wanted to at some point. I don't know when. Yeah, it has VR. Yeah, F that, dude. F that. Wait, someone just got merch. What happened? Your friend played Forewarned in VR. He looks so silly. I can't even imagine, man. You just play Faz in VR all the time. Well, give this a try. Let us know what you think. I have not played this in VR yet. Got in, did exercise tonight. My battery dies quick. Oh. It's my favorite song. I love this one. Hi, Roxy. It's my favorite jam. God damn it. Michaela, thank you for gifting Unsalted Nut, a tier 1. Thank you so much. Guys, for for anybody curious about who I'm playing with tonight, they are in my title. Coach Tater and Aldi are all there. You should be able to click on their names in the title. Make sure that you're following those lovely beans. I love them. Love, love, love. It's been too long. Oh my God, I know. Dude, it's been a while. Tis been a while, but look at the spookiness. Look at the spookiness. Hi, Juju. Thank you for the biddies. Look at the Halloweenies. Now, they are doing something different. They are allowing you to complete the Halloween events or pumpkin gathering, whatever it was, from 2022 and 2023 as well, so you can collect the rewards that you might have missed. So there's like 3 masks available. This is the reward, I guess, for this year, but you can go back and get the other ones. That's pretty freaking cool. That's pretty neato. There's no spooky skeleton? You don't know that. What if there's a spooky skeleton in the toilet? Hey, are you a spooky skeleton? Or are you just taking a poop? Is he actually squatting on the toilet? Oh, okay, no. He was stuck. Never mind. Oh my God. That scared me. Last year was owl, bird, eagle. He's walking backwards in circles. Yeah, I saw that. He might need help. Yeah, he might. All right. Well, that's cool looking. Now, the hard part is going to be remembering how to do everything. That's going to be the interesting part. Yeah. Norwegian, thank you for the tier 1. Hello. Am I hosting a lobby, friends, or is someone else going to host a lobby? I don't care either way. It don't matter to me. What's up, Leo? I can? Okay. Let's see. Host my privates, please. I can just invite you guys from here, right? Right? No? Oh my God. God damn it. J-Mac, thank you for the 8 months. Hello. Janie, scared the shit out of me. All right, I guess I got to send you the code. Which is fine. All right. Coach. Old McTater. And Aldi. All right, there we go. Hello? Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I'm level 60. What?
Me too.
Hello?
What the hell?
Aldi's higher than all of us, though.
The fuck? Sorry. Family-friendly game, my bad.
Oh, okay. Coach.
Right.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me right now?
I spawned inside of somebody's head, and I got to see their eyeballs and mouth, and that was truly terrifying.
That's hot.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, my God.
Hey.
Hey. I'm the loogie guy, remember?
Oh, my God.
Well.
You're the hot
God,
two
you
girl?
guys-
I knew it.
You guys look the same.
Oh, I never actually connected those dots.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Hawk to it. She should have been in Ace Ventura 2.
Oh, my God.
Maybe in the third one.
I like you. Hawk 2. Hate it here. Oh, what the hell was that on? Wait, what was just on what was on your bun? What was that?
What?
Was on your
hair.
butt?
On your hair. What it was?
Don't look at my buns.
Buns and butt.
God damn it.
We're snorting before the game even starts. I love it.
Roxy. Oh, Roxy, thank you for gifting to Kate. Hopefully they can't hear me right now. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what it is.
What?
Render distance. Okay. So you don't move.
What?
Don't move.
Okay.
What the hell?
Listen, the way you're moving, it looks like you're WSing
Oh,
me.
Jesus Christ.
That's what they do in DBD, just FYI.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you? Hey, I can teabag!
Oh my God.
Teabag the mage
Oh
and see what happens.
Oh my God. I heard they like it. Look at that.
What are you guys doing? What the heck?
What? Just looking at a pumpkin.
know.
Damn. Oh, damn.
pumpkin.
Total
I
recall
learned a lot
guy.
of these point things were in the game the last time I played. So like you could do like points and you could unlock like cosmetics. You could unlock
yeah.
the pets and everything and all that kind of stuff.
Yes. I
Decor
like
inside of
that.
your lobby.
You can even do a bathroom remodel.
Wait, what?
Thank God. Have you seen the bathroom in there? It's not looking great.
I
Yeah,
There's a
that-
guy inside the stall. He's been in there for like 3 years.
That urinal's looking rough.
Yeah, you can do.
You all right back
you-
in there?
He's
Oh my
walking backwards in circles.
Hello?
That's really weird.
What's happening here?
Why are you talking to him like that?
Why does it look like you're? It looks like he's talking out of his ass, literally.
Hello?
He needs to ask you a question.
Oh, he's
no.
whistling at me. He said, hey. All right.
I think he's saying this land is his land.
Oh, well, it is.
All right. Well, time to get on with the show.
Let's do it.
I do have beepies happening over here. I think so. New items available. Okay. Torch 5. What do I have? Torch 4? Should I get it? Lift someone with the trash can and they can go in there with them. Get out of town. Endless, hello. Am I dressing up for Halloween? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If I do like a Halloween stram, then maybe. We'll see. For reals? Oh my god. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Hey. I was told something. Where's that trash can? Oh no. Can we not get it back?
Hang on. I got it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Coach, I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
Stand on the trash can. On it. Back up a little bit. I'm just curious if this will work. Hold on. How do you lift somebody up? How? I was told, word on the street was you have to glitch them onto it and then hold them next to the wall. All right, hold on. Glitch you onto it. Go to the bathroom door. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
where?
Right there. Right there's fine.
Okay.
How do I glitch you onto it? How the hell would I do that?
I have no idea.
Nice teeth. Because like I pick it up with you there. I don't know how that works. There's apparently a glitch. Try the square trash can. Okay. Where's the square trash can? This one?
Where?
Oh, Tater, what are you doing?
The fuck, Tater?
He's making a pulte pile.
I'm making a pulte pile.
Oh my god.
All right, let's try this one.
Everything.
All right, let's try this one.
Oh.
No. Is there a hitbox?
There's collision.
Collision? Okay.
There's collision, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. God damn it.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, sorry.
Oh, holy shit.
What's in there?
What's wrong with his head?
Hey, I'm pooping in here.
Oh my god.
Try to go
my God,
forward.
get out the toilet.
Can you go forward?
What?
Can you go forward?
No. Nope.
All right, we try again. Hold on. Oh, get over here. Get over here. Here, try to go to that corner there. Go to that corner.
Oh, see you later.
Oh, where'd you go?
It put me in the office.
Oh shit! Here, hold on. Someone try to glitch me with this. That works with the square one.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Oh shit!
Well, that was fast. Where are you?
In here with him.
Oh no!
Here, can you put
Hey.
me in there too, Tater?
He's randomly just sitting down on the toilet.
Oh.
Hey. What you doing? Hey. So, oh!
Close.
Guys?
Oh, hey, what?
Guys?
The fuck?
Why do I have
What?
an audience?
Where?
I feel like I'm from Pee Wee Herman.
Come with the trash can.
Mecca lecca hi, Mecca heiny. Oh.
Mecca hattie heidi ho. Yes!
Look.
I'm in here.
I don't
with
think I can get you out of there. I think you're done for.
Help! Tater, help!
I'm trying to scoop you.
Do the loop-de-loop and pull. Get me out. Oh, god damn it.
I can't get out of here.
Oh no!
Son of a bitch. Well, this is where we stay.
This is where I live now.
Are you in there with him? Going potty?
Yes. Yes. This is weird.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm on display. So, you know, tell your friends.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, I don't. Oh, I can still start the game. Oh, that's wonderful.
I was gonna say, can you hit the space bar right
when you hit escape?
Ah, escape.
Yes. All right. I guess we'll do random, small, easy. Just start out.
Yes, please.
I like it small and easy. Let's do it.
Coach, can you please flush first?
I can't. I tried. It's broken.
Oh, thank you, LZ. Thank you.
I can still hear you.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Oh my God. I'm gonna turn my volume up so it scares the shit out of me.
Someone wash their hands.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, Coach.
I can smell it too.
Jesus. Oh, God damn it. Why does everybody make fun of me?
It's not making fun. It's just enjoying the time together.
Don't forget the F button's your flashlight.
It's T for me.
All right.
I must not have changed it.
Hey, what's up, Mind?
Oh, I got a pumpkin. It's right here.
Nice.
They're playing without me.
I think there's one over there too. Do we all click on these pumpkins together, or is it just if I collect it, is it not gonna be there for you?
Hey, what's up, Ash? Vittorio, hello.
know.
How are you? Jesus. Hello.
Hello.
It took me a hot second to load in. Holy moly.
Hey, you got stuck in like a tornado or something. I saw it.
Ah, yeah, it does happen. Oh, my bag. I got to remember what else, what I want to bring. I guess
It's my bag, baby.
that's my bag. I'm going to bring, we'll bring you. Go on. Everyone collect the pumpkins?
There's some
Yeah.
pumpkins outside here, so if anybody doesn't have them, start collecting them.
Oh, yeah. I haven't not picked up any
Where-
pumpkins.
There's one right here.
Where
It's
were
for me.
they?
Unless when you,
Okay, yeah, I don't
when one
have it.
I don't
That
see
must
one
be
there.
Last year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That must have been last year then. I did get those. I'm also gonna bring you. I have another hand. Holy sh! Bring a tablet. Oh, I could bring a compass. Okay. Oh my God! How many spaces do I? Oh, okay. I have 2 more. I guess I'm just ready to go. F it.
Wait, we can carry a whole bunch?
I didn't
Holy
realize I
crap.
had 7 spaces.
Yeah, if you upgrade the belt. Yeah, the first thing I upgraded was the belt. I was like, I want to carry
Holy
everything.
moly.
Right now I
Torch and
have
lighting.
3, 6. I have 9 slots in my inventory.
Would you call
I
me?
do too.
I want to go
How do you
play the
extinguish
slots.
it? Nope, that's not how.
You just keep it in your pocket, you know. There's the pocket full of fire, you know.
Pocket full of flames. Breaker, 19.
Roger that, rubber ducky. Copy that.
Hatter, hello. There's a way to extinguish it. How'd you do it though? You just did it.
Who?
Oh, if you hold right click, if you hold right,
Oh,
it will extinguish it.
okay.
There we go. Thank you. All right. Let's do the
Are
thing.
we?
Oh my lord.
Jesus Christ.
Wrong
And so
theology.
it begins.
Hello?
What a weird doorbell.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello?
Oh, I thought you saw something. Oh no, it's just a tater. How do I turn the?
Where are you?
How do I turn my headlamp on?
F. F is for me. I mean, unless you change the key button.
I don't think I did.
Try T.
Hold on, I'm gonna just extinguish my flame. Oh, it's T.
Yep, I see it on right now.
Yep, it's T. All right, Who's that down there? Oh shit, I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait.
So I found a lever that's got a drying rack.
You're a lever. Eee. Hey, Lumber. Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey, Brian.
What's over here?
I haven't really done much.
Is there a sarcophagi for us to hide in? Oh no! Oh no! The snake is loose. Uh-oh. Yeah, you might want to watch your toesies. There's a snake on the loose. Aldi, did you get over there safely already?
No.
No. Been a minute. Hello. Ms. Pro, what's up, Gabby? So what are all of the hazards, some entities, and traps? I feel like it would take me a very long time to describe every hazard, entity, and trap that is in the game. And I also don't know what they all are. So I think we're just gonna all run into them together. Oh my god, the sounds of this game.
Are you friendly?
Nope.
Are you here?
Yes. I forget, what are the questions you can ask?
Where are you?
Is that destruction? Or no, what was that?
Those things just moved.
Oh,
They're looking at us right now.
Did you see that thing scoot?
Oh,
Yep.
I don't like it. Are you here?
Where did that thing just go? I saw the mist. Was that extinguished flame just now? That sounded like a whoosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
crying?
is that?
What is that sound?
So we have extinguished flames. We got one piece of them.
Okay. I haven't heard magnetic anything yet. Oh, gee, fuck off. Hey, rude.
Aldi, your window's not open, is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Do you have the snakeophobia thing turned on?
Yes.
What the hell is
Okay.
snakeophobia?
What do you see when
I
it's a snake?
Does it just say the word snake?
Okay. What?
If it said the word snake, that'd be pretty funny.
Like the spider and Leo?
Yeah.
I'm a slithery little snake.
I was a little
no.
sneaky snake.
Snake. Sneaky snake.
Oh,
Little snake, are you here? Please give me a sign.
it's fine. Hey, what's this do?
Where are you?
You saw the other switch. There's a magic switch right there.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Run!
What happened?
It's a misting out the end.
Fucking Indiana Jones coming after me.
All right, let me know when you're ready, and we'll count it down. We'll pull it on 3.
God damn it.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, on 3. 1.
Oh my god, that's so loud. How do I change? Oh, there they are.
I can open this door.
There we go.
All right, it stayed up, so I'm assuming it unlocks something. It unlocks some sort of a door.
Yeah.
How's the volume for everything else? Is it okay? Thank you, Juju. I'm a snake. I'm a little sneaky snake.
Fucking snake.
All right, it's all right. I got rid of the ball for you. Sounds okay. Okay. Don't forget to light your thingies. Oh, is there nothing here? Oh, it's the... Oh, okay.
Just the tomb.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Off to find... Oh! Tater, look out! Goo, inbound.
Oh god, we got goo, we got goo!
Does that happen?
Why did I hear pitter
Was that your
patter?
footsteps?
I did
We
hear
got
that.
footsteps, yeah, but look at this pile of goo right here.
Ew.
It's not...
What does that mean?
It is not metallic. Is it? Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
I think
Ooh. Metallic signatures, right?
Yeah, if I look up at the metal things that are going back and forth, I got nothing. If I pointed at the goo, I got something.
Extinguished flame. Metallic signature. Footsteps. All right, we still have. Okay, we still need more evidence. Oh wait, do we have extinguished flames?
I think so. I mean, it hasn't taken out my torch, but I hear the sound.
The spike blade should be metal. That doesn't count. All right. Yeah, I think we had extinguished flames. Good golly, Miss Molly. No! No! Bad!
Hey,
What?
I'm gonna use my dynamite here.
Ooh, okay.
Does that, will that work?
I mean, I would assume yes. Thank you, Tex.
It should, yeah, because this looks like a broken apart wall. So you put some dynamite down, it'll work. It's gonna blow!
Roger, Dodger. We're safe here, yeah?
Sure!
One would assume.
Fire, though!
I had a little goo on my screen, but we're all right.
Oh my god.
Oh, he spit! He's a spitter!
Oh my god.
Tater, why are you this way?
Oh boy.
Oh
I'm not sure.
my.
I don't know if I want
Lanza.
any part of this room.
Yeah. There's a lot of gold over there.
Yeah, there's also a lot of goo.
Spitting poison.
You
yeah.
better be careful, SpongeBob. Don't fall.
Ooh.
Careful, SpongeBob. He's gonna goo. It burns.
He's fried like an egg.
Nice. And
All
then
right.
you can pick up that.
Now you just have to come back now. It's fine.
There's another pile. There's another pile of coin right there in front of you. Got it.
You just live, damn it.
What the hell is that?
Are you here?
I forgot my inhaler.
Are you friendly?
We have destruction, I think. Right here?
You're doing
Did
great,
this
honey.
blow up?
Look at you.
It probably did. Oh, that's probably from the TNT place.
Oh, yeah. That's
okay.
that's true. Hey, what's over here?
Yeah, that would be it.
Hey! Anybody in there? Hello? Just looking for friends.
So we do have another level that's right here. It looks like it's a guy in like handcuffs or something. He's tied up, so we need to find another lever that looks like.
Tied up.
Oh, wait, there's two right here. They're right next to each
Oh
other.
shit.
Oh, okay.
All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You guys are doing so good.
I went on 2 because I'm a little snake.
Because I'm a rebel. Well, that was fun.
It opened up a door as well.
Do you think we need more TNT here?
I would
This door
assume
over here is open
no.
this way, chat. I mean,
Oh.
Did you just say over here, chat?
Just shut up. This way. This way.
Hey, goo friend. Goo friend. Goo friend.
Oh my god. Death is just a beginning.
Oh
I took a
my.
photo.
He had a bad day.
Did that not count?
I did. I heard a little successful noise when I took the photo.
Oh, nice.
Get your kerns.
Anybody want a free torch?
As long as I have my torch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, their goo's still there. Careful. Yeah. Oh shit! No.
I'm gonna go turn it in.
Oh, you son of a bitch! That mother effer. He tried to touch me. I don't like it.
Oh.
Hey, how are you?
Damn.
All right, we're still missing the last piece of evidence, right? The game is called
I
FOREWARNED.
keep trying for voices. I'm getting nothing. I got nothing on the compass.
What is wrong with you? Hey, you.
Who?
The snake.
Maybe I'll take it a
What are the questions? Are you here? Oh, why are you here?
Could be radar. We haven't checked for radar, and I brought down a flashlight so we can see if we have electronic disturbance.
Okay. Where are
I'm gonna go look at the
you?
radar in the.
I'm gonna chase you, Snake, damn it. Back in.
Go get him.
You come back in.
You go get him. Kick his ass, Seabass. Narco, what's up? You tried to make me goo. So we've had nothing else happen, right?
So I saw a skull on the radar. Does that mean we have radar?
Doesn't
On
this?
the radar thing, it has like a little bit of like a key to tell you what the symbol. Yeah, we have a magi, or it showed me the magi, so I think it's right. Wraithos.
Then we have Wraithos. How are you,
Yeah,
Papa
I don't-
Smurf? Is someone?
Where's the
Do I
guest
hear
room?
someone's
Oh, wait, I
squishy
found-
diaper?
Oh, wow, okay, I found a loot room back here, like way in the back past like the closing stone.
Doing good. How are you? I'm good. All right. So now, are we missing? We need to find more jars, right?
One of y'all can come back here to grab this this jar for the Spanish.
Where are you?
So go past the stones that close and open it on me.
Roger, Dodger. Faz 2.0. Yeah.
Gotta go past the Rolling Stones, not the magazine.
Oh.
This way. Well, I guess when we open those levers and open up this room back here,
Oh, that's
we got a
why.
jar right here. I got a jar as well, so we have probably 2, maybe 3.
Okay, if you have one, there's 2 that are right now by the door.
Oh, perfect.
Odins, thank you, friend. Hello.
What's back here?
Excuse me.
One more time. You get my.
Piece of pig
Holy
shit.
Did you guys hear voices?
I heard a ting.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, we gotta go back.
Yeah, wait, not that way, not that way. Oh, this way. Yeah. The easiest way to describe it is Egyptian phasmophobia.
Hey, get out of here!
Oh, someone just got squished. I heard that.
The bones.
I heard a crunch.
My back, it's better.
Aldi, are you okay? All right. I have one on me.
Gotta get rid of some of the stuff I don't need anymore.
F off! F off! Go away! Bah!
Oh, he pooped again.
Oh no.
He pooped on the floor.
So many
God
goos.
dang it.
I'm gonna free up some
What if I
space
could
because we
take a
don't need
photo
them.
of that?
Don't touch it. Oh, you took a picture of it. Oh.
I took a photo, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Dream? Game looks interesting. Oh man, when this game gets heavy, it's freaking terrifying.
All right. I don't know how many jars we need.
If you die in this one, you can return to life, come back as a good mummy, or come back as an evil.
Oh,
Right.
is it for
And it's hilarious listening to someone as a mummy. It's
Take
hilarious.
these 4 jars down to the inner tomb, and then
And then we have to do the ting.
yeah, but we also need the artifact from the inner tomb, from the inner tomb.
All right, so we need to go. So we need to go to the tingy. Yeah.
Yeah, where the magi is.
All right, which is this way. Where's my torch? There it is. Hey, what's up, Katie? All right.
I repeat all these.
Inner tomb. Our translations imply.
Probably gonna go ahead and get revived via the Born of Osiris as long as it's on.
I forget.
Yeah.
Where do we look to see which symbol it is? How do we do that?
Is it in the journal?
It's right here.
Well, none.
So Rathos.
Oh, it says it right there. Oh, that's
Rathos
what it
is.
is.
Yeah,
Rathos is the guy standing up, and then the.
a cross like behind him.
Yeah, whatever you want to. Whatever.
Like it's connected to
It's this
like
guy.
a whip.
It's that one.
It's a cross whip.
Yeah.
Where's Aldi?
I don't know. Just hanging out. What's up, Megs?
Aldi, you live? You should be able to talk to us.
Oh, did I
the
just hear the
radio.
compass?
Yep, I'm here.
Yes.
Why did that take 15 years?
I have no clue. But
Isabel,
what is the
thank you for the
compass?
prime.
Is that magnetic?
Welcome in. There's a lot happening. It's a lot at one time.
Okay.
Okay. Are we good?
I believe so.
Can I press the button? That snake wants me to press it.
Got my photo camera out in case we get some photo.
Yeah.
Is this a new update? No, this is not a Phasmophobia
I'm
new
not gonna
update.
lie to you guys, I'm scared shitless
Come
right
on,
now.
Jeff. Get him.
That's okay.
What are you afraid of?
The mummy.
Oh, this little guy right here?
Oh, yeah.
Little snap, crackle, pop that's hiding inside of the stones over here?
Wow.
What? Come on. It's all good
Coach,
fun.
Coach, can you pull the lever?
Yeah, I can pull the lever. You want me to go ahead and do it right now?
Watch YouTube videos every day. Really glad to be on. Oh, I appreciate you.
Oh, wait, not that lever, no!
What the fuck?
Just kidding,
My God. Oh, hey.
Sir, I'm going to take a photo of you real quick.
Look at this guy. Hey. I'm gonna take it. Thank you.
We better run. Fuck.
Fine. Whee! Oh wait, what's Rathos? I forget what this one does.
You're full of fire.
Okay, and he tries to blow it out, right?
Yeah, I think you could like stun him or something, or stay away. Oh, he's right. Gimmicks.
Bah!
Go on.
Get out of here! Bah!
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god!
Jesus!
No. Dodge, weave. It's not fair. He can go through them. It's not fair.
Oh shit.
I don't know how to tell you this, Tater. You have a friend.
We have to find the blue.
Thing. Right?
Yeah.
I got the blue.
Oh, yeah, he found it. It's. Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to come back as quickly as.
Wait.
He's on my tail.
Wait. Is that Aldi? Oh. What'd you say?
I had some surgery.
What? Stop walking to me like that.
Yeah, use my flashlight around you. Just in
Hey,
case.
can you give us a Macarena real fast?
Maybe I don't know what she is.
I don't remember how to do it.
I took the. Oh shit.
No, you got to sing it too. Juju, thank you for the sticker giveaway. If you guys type join in chat, you can win a sticker.
I took the jars
Up.
down.
Make sure you extinguish your
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I don't need a burning sensation.
I'm go. Oh, look at Rathos. He's guarded the door.
Oh, is he door camping?
Okay, he's going a different way now. I'm gonna make a run for it.
Why is Aldi walking like that? Hey, would you mind? Aldi, can you tell your friend to go away?
Coach, you have all the jars. 4 up.
Stop that, sir. No.
He keeps coming back. Go away. Look at him. What if I go up here? Maybe he'll go further away. Yep, good enough. No, go away. Hello? Okay. What do we got? Oh, I've never seen this one before. What do we do?
I don't know. There's the document right here if you want to read.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more lengthy than I thought it was going to be.
I don't know anything about this puzzle.
It's obviously that we have to choose the correct symbols.
I transcribed an ancient papyrus with certain words emphasized, loosely translated as the following. Okay, so there's certain words that's lagging
What is
for
the
me.
first
What the
word in
fuck? Oh, that's not very nice. Wow.
Jesus.
All right. The first red word is necropoly.
Necro something. Okay, so I don't know how to find out what symbols those are. Let's see if there's something in the journal.
Okay. Wow, dude. There's some
I'm sorry.
letters, numbers.
Okay, yes, go to letters.
Go to letters?
Yeah, go to the hierodex and then go to letters.
And
Those
then
are the symbols.
yes, she murdered her husband, who was already murdered, and then
So
she
you said the
remurdered.
first word starts with an N?
Yes.
So if that's the case, it's a little squiggly line, it looks like. If you go, like I said, you go to research, you go to hierodex, and then you go to letters.
So, now you know why I have these bandages.
All those third-degree burns, poor guy.
I'm sorry. I thought friendly fire was turned off.
Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
I can't hear anything he says.
I think he said stay away from me. When I'm holding this, I lag.
Excuse me?
All right, so you're thinking, okay, so if that's correct, and it's the first letter of the word, then that would be the guy.
I would assume so, but I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
I mean, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit.
Aldi's staying far away from me.
What's the next letter?
You have to pick up that coach. You're gonna have to pick up the letter and look at it. The
This
second.
is catacomb, so this is C. Which is that one diagonally for me.
Which is, oh god, I can't jump, so I just
Perfect. Oh, I can't believe we got this right. All right, the next word is mummification, which is an M.
it's really loud. That's a little
like a
sneaky.
bird.
It's a sneaky snake. Wait. Uh-oh. Said it's mummification? Oh, it is a bird. Well, that doesn't work.
There's two birds.
But why would it tell us this and then the bird?
I don't know.
Is it that bird over there? How do I get to that?
It says prior to mummification, the remains of corpses, the lungs, liver, and intestines and stomach would be extracted and placed in the canopy jars, which is a C. I don't know.
There's like two birds here, though.
Is there another
think.
C letter?
Could the cracks in the tiles help? Maybe. Okay, so all we had was that letter, correct? Cosmic, hello. How are you?
Here's the document again. This is the only one yet.
Huh. I mean, Aldi's doing it. Look, it's fine.
Where the hell did he go?
He's over there in the tiles. Turn around.
Stop it.
I should reference my hierodex to see if any of these words relate to the hieroglyphics etched on the tiles. Maybe. Okay, so NCMCA.
Yeah. It doesn't work out though because the third line doesn't have an M.
Hey, what's up, Squishy? Maybe the two you're on then the bird. Yeah, but the bird is far away. Catacomb, mummification. It's got to be this, right? Yeah, if it's that and then that, right?
Yeah, I haven't broken through, so I guess that's something.
Hold on. In the various necropoli found throughout Egypt lie vast catacombs that reveal the ancient Egyptian methodology of preservation. Prior to mummification...
Maybe it's the word prior to mummification, which would be an L.
Okay. So if
which
it's
is a lion, which there is no lion either.
Okay. Remains of corpse would be extracted and placed in canopic jars, or however kept in the body for judgment in the afterlife. To see if any of these words relate to. Do M last, maybe? So N? Okay, so we have N, we have C.
Someone's gonna let me go over there.
NC, where's, hold on, what is A? So A is the bird, and then M is the bird. Both are birds. Both birds are safe. So wait. This, well, there's like 3 birds here.
I know.
Maybe not in order. That's what I'm thinking.
Go ahead, coach. Surrender yourself.
What?
All right, we'll see you later.
Goodbye.
Well,
You know, I was
we
really
learned something, right?
curious what would happen if we stepped on the wrong tile, and I think we learned something today.
We did.
Okay, good to know. Bye, have a great time. So this guy was
we were
good.
definitely on the right track, I guess, because with these two are
Oh,
I just don't know
Tater,
where
Tater, look to your left. Diagonal left. Diagonal left.
is that a
Fucking squiggly.
That's another thing.
Ah! I had to go for it. Damn it. Thought I had it. How do you become a mummy? By doing exactly what I just did.
Rastos will find you, know. Oh my god, that was incredible.
Damn it, I thought I figured something out. I was so excited. I was so jazzed for myself. Are you my mummy? Hi, Tash.
You have crossed into the world of the dead.
Go on. That's it? All right. But the thing is, though, that you can come back. You can come back once. Look. So there's this one. Return to the world of the living for one final chance of redemption. You can return as a good mummy, or you can return as a bad mummy. We're going to come back for life. Son of a bitch.
Get anybody?
Oh, fuck.
Is anybody alive?
Yep. Dude, I'm randomly lagging. Hold on. Graphics. Like, look at this. Like, the stuttering that's happening. Are you winning? You can do the Macarena as a mummy. Yes, you can. Isn't it wonderful? Maybe lower the quality one. I mean, it's been fine all the way up until we open that room. The second we open that room, then all hell broke loose. Y'all better calm down there.
Where do we go? This way.
Son of a bitch. Yeting, how are you? Yeah, like this. Random just stutter that's happening. All right. I'm going to try to do something. I'm going to have to end things on one side just to see if it helps, if it fixes things. I don't know if it will. Time for a new computer? No. No, it's probably fine. We'll see what happens though. Hood. All right, let's go down. I'm still stuttering though. All right, so that left squiggly was not a good squiggly. Yeah, I just like randomly, I still keep, just when I go like this, it's still happening.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Hi.
See, I literally don't know. I've tried looking at all the words, like even if it's a different word, none of the letters that we need are anywhere near that point.
Okay. We have... So we know that this one is good, and we know that that one, the diagonal is good. Yes?
Well, yeah, but Coach, the piece we need to do the banishment to the last piece is in that little blue area.
Okay.
Yep. So that symbol right there, I think, is an R, and the one next to it is an O.
Yeah, R looks right. O looks correct. What about this one right beside us? Is that is that the D?
I think.
Maybe not. I think it is, but that paper doesn't say anything about the letter D, correct?
No. I mean, necropoly was correct, and that was M. Catacombs was correct, and that was C. The next word is mummification. Then after that, it's canopy again. And then it's afterlife. So, MCA.
Searching for some D? Yeah. Here's the paper we're trying to figure out. Just not understanding this puzzle is all. Yeah, it's forewarned. Yeah. Five red words. 5 rows. Maybe it's just the line that connects the words. Well, I mean, you have N, C, M. Okay. So you have N, C, which worked, but then you have M, which is the bird. And the bird is all the way over there. And then C and A. So C is the squiggly, which he's already on. And then A is the bird. This bird. Jump? No, you can't. What's up, Civvy? I'm looking. Bird is the word. Okay, what about this eyeball here? Probably not going to be safe.
Is there any word in there that has a C followed by the next letter?
Is there a word that has C?
NC?
What?
NC, like maybe it's one word and we're trying to spell out that one word.
Well, I mean, you have NCMCA. And it tells you at the bottom of the paper, I should reference my Hyrodex. Yeah. What's up, Max? Dude, it's like randomly jumpy for me. I don't know what the f is going on.
So it's NC.
Is it just him? The mummies are normal. Yeah, it's just the player model. That's weird. Yeah, we might have to... If you can come back to life, we might have to get you just a ya yeet and just, like, go for one almost.
I'm going for it.
All right, so you know the squiggly?
Okay.
It's O. It's gotta be spelling necropoly or
Hold on, wait. Spelling what word?
So it's N, and then it was C, and then it was O. Which one of those words has NC up?
Let me see. Where'd the paper go?
I dropped it over there.
You dropped it over here. Oh, I see it. Okay. So we have an N. There's an, hold on, get away from the goddamn light. N, E.
If you hit spacebar, you can go ahead and.
We have N, E, C, R, O, P, O, L, I.
Okay, let me see if any of the letters in that are coming up now.
What is happening? Can you hand, hold on. Hey, coach.
What? No.
I was asked to hand you one of these.
No, absolutely not.
Here.
Okay, the next letter.
No.
P. So it had a P in it as well.
Did you say it has a P in it?
It's spelled out necropoli, or it's using letters that are in necropoli.
Okay. So I guess you just, like, but how do you know which one is the right one to do? You just guess?
I guess you have to look at what letters are ahead of you and just try to figure out, okay, we're trying to go off this one word.
Okay. I think I understand. So, squiggly. It was squiggly.
So coming up, I have an
Hold on. But that, okay, that's the part that doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Queen, thank you for the 18 months. Hello, friend. That part doesn't make sense to me. If it's supposed to spell out that word, but you literally go NC.
No, what I mean is, like, you're trying to figure out, okay, I have like 3 letters ahead of me. Which one of them matches the word that has these letters in it? So it can only be letters part of one. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's like you have one word, and then you're looking for letters that are involved in that.
Hold on. You have N, no E. You have a C, no R. You have an O. So you have N, no E. You have a C, no R. You have an O. And then that's,
and then we have a.
But that's a P, right?
Yeah, necropoli, so it has a P in it.
It has a P in it. Or if it skips the other letter, it would be the diagonal again. And then the last one would be an I, and the I is the knife looking one. The one that's directly in front of you.
Hello?
Tater?
Hi?
So,
we hit a bit of a snag.
Wait. What?
I've fallen onto something. Pull me up, Flat.
Hold on, I'll go get help. Help! Timmy fell down the well.
I guess I'm gonna have to go in.
I believe in you. And he's gone. Okay. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So you have the P, and then from the P you'd have the O. Oh my god, look at this. Look at the game. Hold on. Look at it happening. Is it O because prior to mummification is literally an O? Could be. I kind of just want to go for it, but because Tater would still be alive, right? Okay, easy. God damn it. Okay. And then after the O, I would be the knife guy. Okay. I need to understand this one better. But for fuck's sake, we're across. Where's Tater at? I'm gonna wait for Tater. Holy moly. What a fight. It was every other letter? Was it? But the P was safe though. That's not every other letter. We did N, C, O, and then P. Unless that's just like to F with you, because let me see. You do N and then C. Oh, hey, how are you?
I hate puzzles so much.
I like puzzles, but shit. All right, so you do N, C, O. Oh, you did. Look, O, and then O again, and then I, and then you're on. I think that's just like a decoy. Yes, to mess with you. Oh, wait. Where's Tater?
He's coming downstairs.
Oh, there he is. GG's. So Tater. Tater.
Yes.
So it looks like the P that is here is like a decoy. It is every other letter. It's literally diagonal. It is diagonal all the way across. Queso, thank you for the 5.
Are you able to go ahead and grab the...
I can do the thing. Okay. Ooh, we need that. We need that.
Alrighty, I grab it. So I have 2 jars and this thingy.
All right, I picked up the relic. All right, you guys can't pick up shit, huh? All right, you got them?
I got those 2 as well. So I got 4 jars and whatever was in that box.
Roger the Dodger. Who are our mummies? Aldi and Coach. They're the bestest mummies. Hi. Even in the afterlife, you know? You're doing great, sweetie.
I think if I remember correctly, we have to hit that thing, right? We have to remember that symbol in the bottom.
The flame guy? I think so. Grr, thank you for the 2 months. All right, it's too late for me. I figured out the weakness. Rathos, averse to fire, must be banished with flame wards by activating them in reverse numerical order. Reverse numerical order. So we have to find out what the numbers are and then go backwards. Welcome back, Mock. Yeah, you did it. Nailed it. Where's the relic go? Hello?
Right there on the end. Right here on the end.
That's... No, I don't have that.
Oh.
It's this one.
Oh, right here on the end.
Yeah, it's that one. Why do we... Oh, that brings up the screen.
What?
Ritual wards, okay. Activation, okay. Oh, you do! How'd they become mummies? They had bad days.
You shouldn't do that.
Oh shit.
This is 10,000.
Holy shit! Back off, nerd! Oh my god, dude, the lag is fucking unreal. Holy shit. I'm trying to protect this. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? I got something's happening. Like something's bogging my PC. Careful, careful, SpongeBob. Hey, how are you? All right. I'm trying to defend it. do this. I'm gonna end it over there too. Maybe that sounded something to do with it.
You think you can fool me?
Yes. Jesus Christ. Activate the wards. I think now is the time. Yeah. Okay. I'm still trying to defend this thing. Hey, that's not nice.
Something wrong.
Holy shit. I'm still trying to just defend this thing. Jade, thank you for the 2 years. Appreciate you. Yeah. Numerical order, but well, reverse numerical order. All right.
I don't think it is. It made a bad sound. This is confusing.
If you can defend it, hold on. I can't. I just keep going after the fucking snakes. All right. So there's. The problem was. Okay. Oh well, you're dead. Dude, I gotta. Okay. We're gonna lose it. Because he's activating what we're. Oh, was that it?
Yeah, I was doing it in numerical, like in proper order instead of reverse.
Oh, you were doing it in order. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had to be reversed.
Yeah. I might have to turn down the quality. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why it's lagging so bad. Survive against the mating. Okay, listen, dude. Oh, you have that thingy. Holy shit. That's lagging because you need to get good. Holy shit. The lag is so fucking bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not good. The stuttering is just so random. Hey! Oh, nice. Holy freaking mackerel. Jade, thank you so much for the 2 years, friend. I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Hi.
Oh, so what happened there at the end is every single one of those like flame altar things, they had a number value on it.
Yeah. And we were supposed to do it in reverse order, right?
You had to decipher the number of what each symbol was, what number it was.
Mm-hmm.
Do it backwards.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Am I still even in here lagging? Yeah, I am. Let me go. All right, let me look at my settings. How the hell do I get to my settings? Oh, there they are. All right.
Make sure you got your VSync on.
I think it's off. Like, I think it was off earlier and I didn't realize it. Tex. Oh, Tex, thank you for the subs.
I didn't know who was it.
That's all right.
Yeah, sorry.
So, I might be in trouble.
What'd you do?
Well, not only did I drink a liquid death tea that had 30 milligrams of caffeine, but I had a Celsius that's got 200 milligrams of caffeine.
LZ, thank you for the 7 months.
Hey, look, I found a pickaxe.
You'll be fine. Oh, shit.
You don't want to sleep tonight.
So you're saying there's a chance. What the hell? What? That's a big ass backpack.
Thank you.
I keep my stuff.
Hey. Oh, it said interact. I was like, can I do something with them? Oh, my Lanta. FOREWARNED. All right. Do we do another easy one?
I think so.
Yeah.
We could do maybe a slightly bigger map to have more room to explore.
Yeah.
Because I always find that the small maps are hard because the Magi is right on top of you.
Right. That was easy. That is correct. That is correct. I'll say what I want. Okay, well, bye. Idiot. Ooh. People fucking dumb. What? I mean, the answer is yes, but I guess it was rhetorical. I said, are people effing dumb?
Yes.
Yes. Get my shirt Friday. Let's go.
I was gonna say, you caught that, right?
I say what I want. My mom's not turning off my Wi-Fi. I like this game. It's got a little more challenge to it. It does. It does. All right. Hey.
Yeah.
You should go enjoy the rain.
Oh, I love it.
Effects out here. Very nice.
It looks so good. Oh, I want to jump in the rain.
It's like if you stand there long enough, it's basically like one of those low.
What?
Like a lo-fi thing, you know?
She didn't
Maybe
see.
you stand in front of there. And you can go to
She didn't see what I saw.
Right.
We have a theory. It only affects the lobby host. So, from my view, it just looked like you were a hard ass. Aurelia! So the thing came out to jump scare, like right in your face, and you're just chatting away.
Oh, that fucking thing. Yeah, it's not. It's not synced.
They think it's just the host. Oh, did you see it?
I did not see it.
I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Where's your hair? What the fuck? Go behind the stand right there. You're what the?
What's wrong with my hair?
I don't know why. Why does it keep going blonde and then not blonde? Listen, asshole. Not you, the guy at the window.
Sometimes I like some shady, sometimes I don't.
Oh my god.
Hey. Here, I'm gonna go try and get really close up personal with this guy and say hi. Turn down the volume a little bit because I don't want it to blow out my ear holes. I knew one the sticker I gifted earlier, but didn't click the redeem. Is it lost forever? No. We can repost the redeem link. Yeah, because it's tied. It's the redeem link itself is always the same. It's just a matter of if you won or not. If you won, then you can still redeem it. Yeah. We can get it for you. It's not happening again. Where you at, stupid? Nope. It's gonna do it when I'm over here. The rain's so nice, isn't it nice?
Hey, when you are, Captain.
Aye, Captain. All right, medium map this time. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Just think about it, Coach, because last time you died because there was no way to run for the Magi, but this time there's gonna
now
be
you'll have space.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the problem with the graphics was that I think I didn't realize that the VSync was off, and that was really effing me up. Good night, anime fan. Let me get you. Inu, give me 1 second. It should be. Let's see. What does it give it away through? Fuck. No rush. No, no, no. You're okay. You're okay. We can get it. We'll get it.
Where's our tent?
Pitching one right. Never mind.
Oh my god.
Down here. Down here.
Hey.
Okay.
Is that a pumpy can? Gobble, gobble, goo. Oh no, lag again. What the fuck?
What?
No, just lagging again.
Oh no.
It's off. What the shit? It literally turned itself. That must be what the hell happened earlier. It turned itself off.
What, VSync?
Yeah.
That's weird.
All right, well. Anywho.
What was that noise?
Oh, I hit
Sure.
the keyboard over here.
She's playing games.
Hey!
It is bullying me.
Yeah.
120 gigabyte.
1.21
Oh my God.
gigawatts. 1.21 gigawatts.
What? God damn it.
Capture proof of the Magi's existence. Photograph the inner tomb. Map out at least 51%. Gather evidence and verify reports of past exploration.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever. Hey, don't drop that. All right. Oh, here I am. Into the unknown.
Into the unknown.
Oh, Juju. I appreciate you, friend. What do you got? There's a lot of things to be destructed here. Ooh. Thing to light on fire. More fire. And it's blue too, which makes it nice and purty. Hey, what's up, Courtney? More kerns. Well, don't mind if I do. What do we got? God damn it. I'm lagging again too. All right, I'm gonna sit here for a second, hopefully not die. All right, we're gonna go from very high to high, see if that does anything. Because something's going on with the game and I don't know what it is. What's in here? Oh, God damn it.
Hello?
You okay? I'm so glad that explosion scared you. What? What? I'm lost.
I don't think they're gonna. When I did it the first time, we were like, new objectives. So what the fuck?
Mortal insects.
It spoke to me out of spirit.
Pretty sure he just said something about sex and I don't like it.
He said, you're gonna be my immortal insect.
Oh, roger that. Hi, Miss B. Think I'm safe in here? I'm probably safe in here, right? All right. So we have vocal response. I'm pretty sure we have destruction. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Destruction. Okay. haven't found you yet. Yeah. I think it's gonna be too late. There's nobody nearby. It's a waste of time. We'll have to try.
Okay, something just happened that's not lit. I've never seen that interaction before in my life. There was a dead player that showed up, and his head snapped backwards, and it said turn back. What?
That sounds hot. Where was that?
It's over here by this puzzle room. I don't know where I am, but I think we may have had destruction as well, because right after it happened, something...
Near the puzzle room? What puzzle room?
Oh, right here, right here.
Oh, watch out, Skull Spooter. Skull Spooter. Hey, asshat.
Right. So I went into this room, I turned around, and there was a guy behind me that looked like an NPC just like us, and his head snapped, he said turn back.
Skull Spooter.
Are you friendly?
I think he said hawk to him.
You have Google Translate?
Where are you?
I don't want to be rude to the mage, you know.
Go get Coach. It didn't answer me. Oh, wait, that's not a question. Can you go get Coach? Skull Speeder. All right. So we.
Hey guys, I farted and it gave me a 4.0 on the seismic meter. Spit it out, Junior. Oh, footsteps?
Today, Junior. I don't know what that is, man. I'm not for it though.
I'm almost positive that was footsteps.
Oh shit!
What is that though in the?
It's definitely destruction.
Definitely destruction.
Is that radioactive?
God damn it!
We have confirmed destruction. I'm not 100% certain yet on anything else.
Have we already been through this thing?
Yes, we've got
Oh, okay. Skull Spooter, I need you to really F off. All right. So I guess you just dodge the darts? Can you safely walk across those, or do you have to do this guy?
I think you have to figure out where the trail is.
Dude, listen.
God.
Fuck off. All right.
I got
Yee!
switches over here. And here.
Oh no!
Hey, Goon. I think we got radiation. We got radiation up the goo.
Radial goo?
Radioactivity. It's radioactive.
What the fuck am I carrying? I gotta wait for the goo. Okay. I have bling. No, it's mine.
So that can go up in our setup area.
Where's Coach?
Not that way.
Back this way.
Upstairs.
Upstairs. Loud noises. Oh shit. Spooters. Careful, spooters. My bling is so shiny.
Here's the music, yes.
Do we need this down there? The thing I'm holding?
I don't think so, no.
No, yeah, we can collect that.
Just... Where's the thing? Wait. Oh, there it is. Yeah, let's go. Here, back potty. Oh, no worries. All right, coach is going to go take a poo op.
Or you go down inside of the catacombs already?
She's up here taking a poop.
Radar.
I still keep randomly lagging too. I don't know what is doing it because everything looks fine. Hey, there we go, Inu. There we go. Nice, nice, nice.
That's sensor, right?
The radar detection sound. Yeah, hey,
yes,
level.
That's radar.
Yeah.
Very
All right,
good,
so vocal destruction. We have radar. Was it radioactive? Yeah.
Yes, it's decan.
Okay.
Decan.
Decan.
Like pecan?
Decan Sandy. Got it. It's on the way.
Decon
Let's
pie,
go.
you know?
What the hell did you just call me? All right. Well, then I guess I don't need any of this stuff.
You know what I'm going to bring down this time that I didn't bring down last time? The health pack. I got inventory space.
I'm back.
Well.
You know, it's not a bad idea.
Let's see what decon did.
The VSync definitely, the VSync helped. It's still laggy, and I don't know why.
Did we? Is it Deccan?
Yes.
Okay.
Very low vision range, it says. So I think...
Low vision range?
Like if you like crouch around, it doesn't see you? I think, maybe?
Hold on.
Very low vision range. Stomps loudly.
Is that the one you have to like crawl, like you have to creep?
Yeah, I think you gotta like, you just crouch down around it. Because like, it can hear super far away. And then it's super
Fast,
super
super hearing, radioactive, yeah, it stomps loudly. Okay. Very low vision. Okay, yeah. So we should be all right. I reckon a deccan. Hi, Jen. We reckon a deccan. That's a nice song. All right, do we have everything we need?
We're missing one jar.
We're missing a jar.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
have we been...
I see some switches around. Like,
We've been this way. Oh, this is where we do the. Oh, okay, that's the thing. You see, it's still happening. I don't know why. Holy shit balls on a Tuesday! All right.
what did you do?
Nothing. The goo monster came after me.
Coach went downstairs.
I fell down, go boom!
She say, "I fall down, I go boom."
We go down after?
I mean, we could. I mean, you think she's worth it? Oh,
I go. Hello.
oh hey, how are you? Oh, he fall down.
This
He
maze
go
that has
boom.
a lot of loot. He's gonna find your way out.
Hey,
Criminy.
how are you?
Oh, get out of here. Come on.
Do 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 do. Hey, look, a ladder. A do 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 a do 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 do. Guys? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, there you are.
Oh, yeah.
Just...
I don't know what that noise was.
Alright, I gotta figure out what is happening. Something is going on that is just effing with my game. And I don't think it's like, I haven't changed the settings. They've been the same the whole time. At the limit, I've got that set. I mean, I could go further, I guess. But I still see it. Like, randomly, when I'm going like this, I can see the random ass lag. Hi, Hattie! Maybe an in-game optimization issue.
The prisoner switch, so we
it could be.
I found the other prisoner switch if somebody wants to hit it.
No, because yeah, like I have VSync on and it's still I see stuttering.
2, 3.
Part of the charm. No, it's annoying. I can't stand it.
I have no idea what room that opened, but I'm sure it's the one with it.
Yeah, I saw it, but I don't remember where.
Trying to figure out how to eliminate it. That's the issue.
I also got a lever for a tanning rack, but I'm not sure where the other one is.
That looks fine. That looks fine. I hate it too. No, just, yeah. When there's nothing you can do about it.
I found one of the, I found that switch.
I found the shorts.
Okay, all these count it down.
3, 2, 1.
Changed all sorts of settings. Oh, in this game, for you, it was doing it too? Tater, you okay? Yeah, my PC is definitely not bad either. Runs a lot of stuff. Is it still worth buying? It's still a really good game. I don't know why all of a sudden right now the optimization's not going well. Because it usually is, and I don't have to turn down settings like I've turned down. But like I'm running up like this and I can still see it happening. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what it is that is doing it. If it's OBS that it's like screwing with it, if it's something else, I don't know. It's still a really good game. I wonder if the devs are trying to fix it. I wonder if they are aware of any kind of issues. Because like I probably have the same. Yeah, I mean, it's not any different. It's still the same. Like, I'm just trying to fix shit.
You're fine.
Let me do this. Just for shits and kicks, I'm going to put this on very low and see if it still does it.
We have found the jar. We're heading back now. We're deep in the tomb, though, where no man has ever gone before that.
If it still does it on low, then we know there's an issue. If you were not hosting, if it would clear it up? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, look at that. I'm on low settings and that's still happening. Let me try something else. Hold on. Okay. It's like it's the exact same. Didn't think about hosting. Yeah, that might be. I mean, maybe that's the issue. Because look, it's so. I don't think it's in-game settings. Motion blur's off. That's fine. That's fine. I don't see anything else that would stand out to me. At least you have some sick beats. It is pretty good.
I get lost.
Well, find your way.
All right, the way that I was going was the correct way, so I'm going to try to find it. Okay.
Continually messing with it, seeing if it's like finding the sweet spot or something that's just not happening. Is it visible on stream when I'm running around?
Aldi, where are you? I do know.
Yeah. It is for you too. Yeah. The jerkiness. Yep. Yeah. Not smooth gameplay. And if I turn everything down, back to, let's see, do that back to there. And I go very low.
We have collected all 4 jars.
Your gold jar.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. I don't notice it. Oh, I do.
Where be the guessing room?
I notice it on every single quality preset that I have. So something is not playing kind or playing nice with it. Something is not playing nice.
This way.
You find it?
Okay, new idea. What if I go down this? Let me just see. Go down to there. The camera's janky, exactly. Maybe I'm just used to it. No, it's still doing it. Yeah. It's either a hosting issue or like some sort of memory leak. That has to be what it is. On TikTok as well. No, I literally
downstairs. I've set up some red flags for you to get to us.
Thank you. I'll be right there. No, I literally turned off the rest of the stuff. Holy shit. Screw the clock app. Oh my god, dude. It's bad. Hold on. Let me do these. Let me turn off this. Disable this. Not that bad. No, I mean, it's playable. It's really aggravating to see it. Looking at it is really aggravating. Yeah, it's very noticeable to me. Yeah. All right, let me bring this over here. Do that. Do that. Smaller screen phones and stuff. Yeah. Dude, it has to be hosting. So I'll have to see. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I might need someone else to try and host the next one, because that might be the issue. So, what's up?
Oh god, I see you lagging.
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
That was happening for me. That was happening for me in the last one with Tater. Tater was like jumping around everywhere.
Okay. Oh my god.
So I wonder if it's a hosting issue.
Oh.
Allie, thank you for the 19 months. Hello. Huh?
So I can host the next one if you want me to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'd definitely be worth a try.
Would you like to go inside?
I do not like that.
If they ask for me, I'm not.
Same I am. All right, let me... Okay, Twitch.
Never.
I'm ready when you guys are, though.
Meow.
Right, meow? Okay, there we go. Do the ting.
Can we do it? Okay.
Do the ting.
As we're doing Deca. Who's Deca?
Deca.
Wait, where's the thing?
What thing?
Where's the chart that tells me which one is which?
Isn't it?
Oh shit.
Oh god, it's so bright. Where's the chart that tells you which one's which? What do you mean? It's right there.
guess only the host only sees it. I don't see it.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Decken is the one with what looks to be someone holding a shovel and then an eyeball.
Must be this one.
Yep. Jen, we have a baby. It's a Twitch baby. Thank you for the 9 months, friend. I'm naming it Decken.
Wow, look at the stars coming through.
I'm naming Mother effer, dude. He came over whispering at us.
I think he said Yodele Ihu in Mummy Talk.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yodely who?
Who?
You.
All right.
That
I'm ready.
scared me so bad my throat hurts. Jesus.
Yeah, it's just nonstop happening. And my guess, I'm hoping it's the lobby.
Cheers!
Aww.
Did you just take a picture?
It's a
Ollie?
K statue. I want it.
No.
Oh fuck.
Thank you. Appreciate you. When he cracked, did he have to come near me like that? Dude, the lag. God damn it, it's so annoying. Yeah, F that nerd. Oh my god, dude. Look how bad it is. Holy shit. Just for future reference, I've dropped 0 frames. None. You can tell because look at me compared to the game. That's how you can tell. I'm smooth and the game is not. So we need to find the blue lever, right? Oh, fuck. I might as well just sit here and hang out and wait. Only 40% of my memory is taken up right now. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. CPU, memory, all that shit is perfectly fine from what I can see. Hoping it's just restart the game kind of thing. I want to go help, but I'm afraid to move. I can sit here and hang out and have a good time, I guess. You don't have this problem? I've never had this problem before either. This is the first time I've had this. Because I've streamed FOREWARNED before and it was perfectly fine. I've tried every different setting under the sun. Where the hell's... Maybe they're updating something silently. Maybe. Holy shit. Who the fuck is everybody? Step stomping around. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Man. Turning is just... So that's where we came from there. Stop trying to riz the big bad.
He's been sneaking around the deck, it's dummy.
And the clap of his ass cheeks. Who has the jars?
I mean...
Oh, hey, how are you?
I saw all these dead bodies, and I was with Coach for a while.
Yeah, did Aldi look very just, like, torched?
Wait a minute. Did he come back as a mummy?
I don't know. I saw a mummy.
I did see a mummy. I did.
I saw a mummy that looked like they've been just...
I thought that was a reanimation. Maybe I downed Aldi.
Oh, I think you might have downed Aldi.
Oh, gee.
Okay, well.
I know roughly where Coach...
Anyone else alive?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I think Coach is where Decani is now.
Oh, right there?
She's out.
I heard she's alive, but she's afraid. I didn't catch it all.
Wait, where did he go?
She's afraid to talk.
Come on, Coach, spill it. Exorcism. We're gonna try to continue on with the ritual. God, if it will stop fucking lagging so bad.
Coach, I put the radio closer to your direction, so if you hear the radio, you're close by.
I believe in you. I do have I have the relic on me. I don't know where the jars are.
The jars are right here by the opening of the door. Oh, they were. Maybe Aldi took them down.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him. Oh, he's down there.
Aldi?
Hey, back up.
Aldi.
Hey, what's that?
What the? Why do I?
He's further down.
Oh. Sounds like you're right next. Oh, I would say it sounded like you were right next to us. All right. Yo, these symbols are lit.
I'm assuming they have to do something with the letter.
All right. Oh, is this one of those like blackout things? When you press the thingy, it lights up the other thingy.
There's no letter.
Oh, I see. So you just gotta make them all light up.
I assume. So when you press 1, it either illuminates or de-illuminates the ones around it. Well, that one only did... Hold on. Oh, no, it did both. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And it switches the one you step on.
Right. Okay. So this, unfortunately, look. Oh. Just the one in the corner.
So close.
So close, but so far. We'll just wait for Coach and then she can do it. Past creator, I am. And forewarned. I usually do.
There should be a reset button though too.
Would there be a reset button, or would it be just you gotta do this kind of thing and then, you know, with one of those things next to one of those things? Okay. Yeah, I don't remember these puzzles that well. But I believe in you. Yeah, look at him jumping around for me. Nicely done.
I was like, I got it in the 4 corner.
Yeah. There she is. We're eventually gonna find Coach.
I think she's still too afraid to talk.
Oh, there she is. I see her flashlight. Oh, hey, how are you?
My God.
No, that's why she took so long. She had a full load.
Oh.
Excuse me?
A little squishy of a run, was it? Squish, 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 squish. All right, we have the relic.
I'm with.
Look at that. Everybody's alive. That's cool.
Where'd that go?
I don't have any.
Where does it go?
I got some.
Give me your gold.
Yeah, the entrance is
That
right there.
that might be an extra room because the portal's down here.
Yeah, that's just it's just for more kerns. Everybody lives. I think he's going to go get dynamite though. Is he going to get dynamite?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Roger that.
Apparently, I was gritting my teeth because now my freaking jaw hurts. I'm scared.
Gotta go to bed. No worries, Juju. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for hanging out. I heard the buttons being pushed.
I did too.
Hey, oh, there he is. Coach, look out.
I wasn't paying attention. I had my phone on in my hand.
Oh my God. Hey, you got games on your phone? Oh man. Thank you. You're funny.
Group hug.
You're funny. Hey, nice teeth. Oh. Goo. Bing bong, bing bong.
All right, what do we need?
So this one is... Oh, I can't see it. It's so bright. So it's silly for me, and I figured out its weakness. Decan is attracted to noise. All right, so it's the gong. Banished with sound wards by activating them in alphabetical order. Alphabetical. Level, thank you for the follow.
Alphabetical orders, okay.
Yeah. Missy. No, Courtney, you haven't missed anything. No. You're good.
It looks like a big gong, okay.
What'd you call me? All right, we need to look at the symbols before we press anything. Can we see that? Yeah. All right. In alphabetical order. So this is M.
What the?
So this is the sound we're getting.
All right, this is what looks to be like a foot. That's a B. So M and B. What's over there? M, B, G. Is it M, B, G, Z? I think it's a Z. I think it's what it's supposed to be. Yeah. So if it's alphabetical, then you have here, this is number 1. M, I mean a B, right? B, G, diagonal to M, and then Z.
Jesus, what?
Yeah.
Have to interact with this one. This one.
Yeah, and then diagonal. Yep, exactly. So we just need to remember, if we're looking at the table, and we're looking at the what you call it in front of us over there, away from the portal, it's this one it's to the right. Front right is number 1.
Put some flags down next to each one, so it's red, blue, green, yellow.
That's better. I like it.
Red, blue, green. So
Red, blue, green, yellow. They're already set. We just have to activate them whenever it's time.
So once we put all the little jars in place, then we can start it.
All right, so this one will go first.
You'll know it's correct if like you see like a little swirly symbol around the altar.
Yeah, red, blue, green, yellow. Get ready to see some serious shit.
I'm scared.
Why are you double torched right now?
Oh, because Aldi lost his.
Oh.
She's torched up, bro.
Get torched, bruh. Hi, Evie. You're doing great, Sweeney. No, we need to be around the altar.
Oh.
Look at you, you cutie.
The fear in your eyes.
He can see the fear in my eyes. Oh, you think you come back to life, huh? You blue and yellow piece of shit. Look like you're from Goosebumps. Get out of here.
Look out behind you! Look out behind you!
What do you mean look out behind me? That's you. They want hugs. I don't want no hugs. Red, blue, green, yellow, right? Red, blue, green, yellow. It'll tell us when to activate them.
Die.
Oh, shit. Careful, SpongeBob. All right, red, blue, green, yellow. Red. Blue. We need blue. All right, green. All right, do it. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Sit it down. Give. Who's ready to be shit on? Is it you? Oh, maybe the guy lagging shouldn't have this. Boom! Let's go! Oh my god, it's so laggy. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Oh my god. Mayhem! Holy shit. It's real chaotic here. Now you get a piece. Woo! That's how I feel. Oh, my Lanta. Flash cast fireball. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't even see it in the lobby.
Yeah, the media map was definitely better.
Holy hell.
That was good.
All right.
I got lost a lot.
Good gravy. All right, let's
own the radio. I highly recommend maybe spreading them out a little bit, so you can always listen for the radio sound and be like, oh, I know where I am.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so let's try a new lobby. Maybe Tater can host, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, okay.
Alrighty. Oh my word. Now let's see. Do I lag here too? I think I do. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna fucking Alt F4, if you will, if I may. And then we're gonna reopen the game. Make sure, let me see what's happening on the screen. Make sure everything looks honky dory. Maddie! We're gonna blink. It's gonna be 10 years. Oh, Maddie Pooh! What's up, brother? How the hell are you? Oh, my Lanta. How the heck is it going, brother? 66 months. 66. Good night, Silver. Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm trying to see if it's beyond the game, if it's also happening in other things too. Because if it is, it's definitely a graphical thing that's happening, and I don't know why. Whoa. All right, let me try to reopen it again and see what happens. Good night, Tex. Thank you again, friend. Have a good one. Working crazy hours like usual. Spend all of my free time with the little one. Good. The fam is good. Yeah, everybody's good, man. Everybody's doing well. All right, let's see. We're gonna move around the lobby a bit, see what happens. Oh my. That's a little bit laggy. Yeah, dude, I don't know if it's... Let me see something. Boop, 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 boop. Now here's an issue. My graphics, my driver does have an update on it. It does have an update on it. That is an issue. So I wonder if it is that is causing the problem. Now, if I want to do that, though, why do you have your own wing of a British museum? Because it's mine, and I do what I want. Okay. I wonder if I can update this while I'm live. Maybe I try, see what happens. Worth a shot anyway. Reboot. No, I don't usually need to reboot though. Not for graphics. That doesn't require a restart. Screen goes black for a second and then everything comes right back. I mean, if I would have to end the stream and then restart it anyway for that to happen, work out well. I think it's worth a shot. Fuck it. If I have to restart the computer, I have to restart the computer. It is what it is. But I'd rather give that a shot and be able to play the game. Because this is from yesterday. The driver update. Reboot stream. I got you, Big. No, you're good. All right. Well, fuck it. YOLO. Wish us luck. I've never tried to do this while I was live before. Zero. For me, it's okay. Okay. Tis preparing. What should happen, what hopefully should happen, is my screen should go black. And then it all comes right back. And then maybe some of my windows have moved around a little bit. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully. Hold. Because it's installing it right now. And it goes ta-da. That's right. Ta-da. Kind of got to go to the bathroom, but I kind of don't want to walk away while this is going on. Mr. Rafa. Hello, my friend. What are you doing? It's doing its thing. How are you, sir? How goes it? Man, it's slowly doing it. Slowly doing it. Usually it's a lot faster. It might be because I hate you. It might be because we have the game running and stuff. That might be why. Playing some games. Nice, nice. It's not kind. Dude, potty, you got the time? Yeah, but what if shit goes awry? If things happen, it kind of makes me want to quit the game. Maybe that'll help it. Maybe that'll expedite. All right. I don't know if Coach and Tater and them can hear me. I'm just trying to do this real quick so that the game will run smoothly. Hopefully. Is Flash having fun? He was. He was. All right. While I'm on